G'day team. What I want to show you today is how to do a Cobb Co hitch in order to tie your gun stakes. What you can see here is one that I've done already, and the reason we use a Cobb Co hitch is because it is the best way to create the most strength and tension in the bind between these stakes here. As you can see, it's super solid. Alright, and there's a lot of tension in that wire and it'll last a lifetime. Not only that, it's a lot neater, it uses less wire, and it's actually the quickest way to do it as well, once you know how to do it. A Cobb Co hitch is a very old method used by fencers and Australian bushmen, used to bind pretty much any pieces together, whether it's pieces of timber, stakes, posts, rails onto posts, that type of thing, and it was used pretty much to build and repair anything using wire, and it's still the best way today to use wire to attach things. Show a couple of examples of where I've used the Cobb Co hitch to attach things around my property at home. So what I see, and the reason why I'm doing this, is what I see generally out in the field soldiers do when they're up to this stage here. They tend to just take their piece of tie wire and they just wrap the crap out of it. They just basically hold it there and they just wrap it and twist it, and essentially what you get is just a really loose bind. Not only that, but it wastes a lot of wire. It takes a long time as well. What you need to do is you take your piece of tie wire like this, and you fold it in half. Okay, so we're going to use that little bite there in order to essentially twitch the wire together. So we lay our stake across here like this, and then we simply, once we've measured it, we wrap these pieces together. Like that. Now these are civvy stakes, alright. Your military, your army star pickets come with a notch here and here. Obviously you'll be able to put the wire through that notch to create your height. If not, you might get some stakes with a hole, so you can thread the wire through the hole. So what we do here now is we take our twitching bar, and you can use anything really. You can use the steel handle of a pair of pliers. You can even use a really strong green stick as well. You can use a windlass bar. We take this and we twist it to create tension. We twist it around the other end of the wire like this. And you'll see here, simply by twisting it, you immediately create a lot of tension. Now the trick is not to twist it too much. If you twist that too much, the wire will just snap. Straight away there, you've got an incredibly strong bind. I'll probably give it a tiny little bit more, like that. And you just bend your loose ends out of the way and cut them off if you want. Right, see how strong that is now there and how tight it is. To get even more tension, you can tap that in to make that straight, make those wires a little bit straighter so you've got no bulges, and then twitch it a little bit more. Cut your loose ends off. Chuck them in the rubbish, obviously. We'll do the second one. So essentially what you want to do is you start with the amount of wire that you want, the length that you want, probably about that much. Bend it in half. Cut him off. I like to straighten these. You want that loop to be roughly the size of your windlassing bar. Make sure you got your height correct. There you go. Do a little bit with the fingers first, then insert your bar. I'll give it a tap now. Make sure you can get your windlassing bar out. There we go. Bend those out of the way, then snip them off. And there you have the gun stake. Alright, solid as a rock. That's not moving, and that'll stay tight for a fucking lifetime.